Meta Knight, Incineroar, and I just think Meta Knight, or not Meta, I think Incineroar loses a lot of matchups. So I'll go in with something that Meta Knight probably wins.
Yeah, it's kind of the tale of the Incineroar. You know, the character's mobility is bad, and he just kind of it's crazy because Incineroar on paper looks really good because his moves are just so strong. But then he's just the slowest character in the game by such a big margin. He's a heavy, his jump height is bad, and just like he has basically every weakness a character can have just on their body, but has so little weaknesses just with his moves. Like it's crazy, man. I don't.
Yeah. Moves, but like mobility and just slow startups gets him caught on a lot of stuff. And the thing is, like, he's a grappler, and in most fighting games, the grappler tends to beat the rush down like Meta Knight, but he's just so slow.
He's just so slow. Incineroar is the anomaly, but not for a good reason, unfortunately. However, speaking of these good reasons, that back air is a good reason to slowly have Xane play a bit more patiently here. He's behind in percent. And just a quick tidbit for you guys, actually. Xane said in, I believe, the Smash.gg chat, if I lose to Incineroar, I will not be happy. So, how do you think he feels right now as he gets back thrown as the Incineroar only is at E?
I mean, you're only down a stock. You're still in this. You're still like, you aren't that far behind. One good up there, down air change can lead to a kill. But he is getting some percent on him right now.
Oh, and Xane with the hard read, but did not pay off. That up B went for everything right there. It just didn't quite pan out. And now Xane, you can tell he's getting a bit more desperate for these ledge options. He was trying to cover that roll. He's trying to do that F smash, and then immediately back aired afterwards. And I don't know if that's the play, but he's going for it. Kind of recklessly almost. And Aarow's just kind of like the Aarow knows, like, okay, this guy is getting reckless. I'm going to avoid his recklessness. I'm not going to challenge it because I'm Incineroar, and I'm just going to wait for my opening, so I'm going to get good damage. And the good damage has been received as he's already gotten 93.9 specifically, but that Nair will do it.
Yeah, but over 90% of extra credit is gonna be real good. But you need the air change.
Oh, he might. Yeah, I think. Oh no, he had his jump. Oh wow.
Had the read didn't let the sports match release early enough.
Dang man, I did not think he had his jump there.
Yeah, I for sure thought he was gonna finish right there. But like, even with that, one good combo is gonna have Xane a lot closer in this match right now.
Yeah, no, he brought this back a lot. Just like only like a hold on, quick maths. Okay, a bit of a stock difference now. The math made itself. I didn't think of it, but yeah, no, he's it's looking like a much better position. And like I have to imagine that's the matchup, right? Whoever gets the lead first just kind of has a much easier time, and obviously on paper it's like that for most characters, but especially for this one, because Meta Knight as a character doesn't necessarily struggle with killing, but he has to push harder for the openings, and I guess Incineroar isn't bad at giving them to you, but it's still difficult, especially with a player like Aarow. However, he finds the F smash there.
And overall, Meta Knight is a character who just has to push harder in general. A lot of sort of stubby buttons, even with the sword, so you have to get in.
But getting in, he is with that dash attack, getting him in a position for a lot of up airs and allowing him to even up the percent. But that side, he's so explosive from Aarow, going to give him a bit of a percent lead now. And both players just kind of playing their game. You know, Xane's playing his game, Aarow's playing his game of playing the other person's game, you know? So they're just like Aarow is just like Aarow recognizes that he's the one who is probably in this matchup disadvantage, and Xane is just continuing to push his aggressive playstyle with this Meta Knight, and it's working out well for him right now because the percents are even after he was down by quite a bit of a deficit in stock 1.
Yeah, but we do have to worry about, or Xane has to worry about Incineroar strong buttons, but that down B will get it done.
You can have all the buttons in the world, but if you don't account for all your opponent's buttons, your buttons just got pressed. Yeah, that was a very solid game 1 from both players. You know, the tide of it was in the favor of Aarow at first, but slowly just kind of Xane just brought it into his favor and got himself the win. So it was a very solid performance there. I really enjoyed that. It was very good.
Yeah, that was very good frame. Very good first match of both players. We saw Xane get a strong start, but then Aarow took control for the rest of the match until the very end, where Xane was able to find the win.
Yeah. All right. Well, they are going to get right back into it. Stage has been picked. Let's see where we're going. I imagine that Aarow probably has a very big, like, I don't know what stage Incineroar would actually want here. Maybe a town and city because higher blast zones. Actually, no. Going right back to Smash Bros. Okay, probably thought like, okay, obviously it worked out for me pretty well game one. I just didn't get the last hit situation. Let's see if we can turn it around this time. Well, let's see if you can.
We'll see what he's able to do this time. And I looked away for a second, and they just traded stocks off the Incineroar up B.
Oh, he got hit with that Zomba clip on Twitter, bro. That's rough. Man, but okay, well, even game pretty much. It feels like we're just playing. This feels like a 2-stock game right now, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. But now that side B once again, and I think that up B that Aarow got gave him a lot of momentum because he's just continuing to catch Xane off guard. I feel like Xane might be a little bit, I want to say kind of taken out. Oh.
Panic rolling that up B right there.
I want to say kind of like almost taken out of like a competitive mindset because, I mean, like after that happens, you just laugh it off, right? So, when you're laughing it off, it's just kind of hard for you to get back into that mode. We're seeing it right now is Aarow's just kind of, like he's hitting him, like Aarow is pressing his buttons and Xane's just kind of not doing anything to avoid it. You know?
Yeah, Xane getting caught by a lot of moves right there. Especially losing that second stock, just rolling into the up B.
Yeah, man. And then a funny thing to note, all of Aarow's kills so far have been with up B. Can he make it to 3-peats? See, I'm sweating to see if he does, or if Xane can make this a reverse. Just the reverse of the century, like you've never seen before. Still, and that one,
Oh, the trade and
he made it 3 for 3. He made it 3 for 3. A very just what the hell 3-stock from Aarow is going to get him game 2. Man, that was cool. That was funny. But Xane, how did you let yourself die to Incineroar up B 3 times?
Yeah. The second stock was the worst one. That was probably a momentum killer because, like, he was safe if he just stayed still, but he rolled into it.
It was just a massacre all around, man. All right, well, we're gonna get into game 3, and at this, like, like, oh my god, I don't even know what to think about that game. Like, Xane probably won't let that happen again because he is a very competent player and he recognizes when he makes those faults and he's able to adapt. But like after that happens, like think about it from Aarow's perspective. He's got to feel pretty damn good. So I think Xane's gonna be able to avoid it a bit better, but I don't know, man. It's I just don't know I really don't know.
It looks like we will be going to a different stage for this game 3. Potentially something better favored for Meta Knight. We'll see what Xane likes for his counter pick.
I think this could be a good. Where do you think Meta Knight wants to go here? I imagine probably somewhere like PS2, or FD, like a longer stage. That also doesn't give like that also has like decently small blasting. Okay, FD. Yeah, FD. That makes sense.
Yeah, slightly longer stage, so it potentially just sort of chain the up airs and aerial strings longer.
He also has a much bigger burst range. Like he has a lot more comfortability on this stage just for his burst range with the way that dash attack works. But right now, you can see there it is, dash attack again. I think generally it's just also easier for Xane to stop approaches from Aarow. But I don't know if I don't think he's really trying to play defensively. So I don't know if that's going to come very hard into play, but coming into play is going to be those up air strings, not enough. And Aarow going again for the up B, reminiscent of the last game here. The players kind of playing around each other.
Sort of slowing down the neutral play a little bit.
Paul on the side B, not able to do it as Xane gets out with the roll, and right now, like that nair was the first hit that Aarow had actually landed in quite a bit of time. If you stop and look at that bot, like it was quite a bit of time. Okay. And still, okay, again, Xane going for that F smash charge into the back air, but it doesn't matter. The dimensional cape will take the first stock of this game, and Zane's looking nice.
It's been nice. Adam wants some extra credit for himself. We'll see how long it takes for Aarow to find this kill.
Good neutral B there, just stuffing him out in Aarow right now. Something Zane's done a lot of that Arrow's caught onto and just kind of started respecting. He's just kind of charged F smash in the neutral, but then covered jump, and then just jumped up and back aired or nair. And Arrow's just kind of been like, okay, whatever. See, there it was again. And that time he was going to try to mix up, but Aarow still caught him going for that grounded option. I think Arrow's doing a good job of respecting the way that Xane wants to be playing this game, but, you know, if you respect it for too long, obviously sometimes you'll be wrong, and that's what we're seeing here. It's just these whiff punishes from Meta Knight with a superior range coming into play right now. This could be a dead Incineroar, but no, the edge guard fit.
Yeah, that will be a dead Meta Knight.
What is Meta Knight?
Like, I don't know Kirby, man.
Yeah, I don't know Kirby either, but...
Isn't it like evil Kirby or something? I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it real quick. What is Meta Knight? But yeah, that was a great neutral B. Is a fictional character in Nintendo's Kirby game series created by Masahiro Sakurai and developed by... That's no help to me. Thank you, Google. But anyway, what is this helpful here is that down air, Aarow is able to extend more of it, probably still looking for even more. The forward air, Aarow is looking to bring these back right now. The side B, all of these punishes.
Yeah, great punches. Aarow wants to keep himself in this game and find this kill soon. Forward throw.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that was buffed.
Okay. This is looking very possible now. Aarow just had all the frame traps and all the reads and all the everything that he needed on that last stock. It's looking very nice for him, but Xane wants to quell the momentum. You can see it going for the same things. The F smash into the nair again. All right, down throw fair. Not able to get anything more off of it though, as Aarow continues to rack on 1%. But the F smash. Okay, this could be big. I think he's dead. I think that no, but he had his jump. Okay, now he's dead.
Yeah, he does not make it back that time. That's going to be taking it 2-1 in our first match of top 24.
And that was a very strong showing. Xane did not lose to Incineroar.